This boy with Asperger's was excited for sports day. Then his dad gave him some heartbreaking news. A 7-year-old child had been looking forward to his school's sports day. He'd even been practicing for the event so that he could be as quick as his hero, Lightning McQueen. But then his dad told him some heartbreaking news. The boy was crushed by what his dad said, and he cried his eyes out. Mark Burchell is a 28-year-old dad from Liverpool, UK. He's father to 7-year-old Jacob, and like any doting dad, he'd move mountains to make his son happy. But one day in the summer of 2017, Burchell was forced to give Jacob some news that broke the boy's heart. Jacob attends Banks Road Primary School in Garston, a port district in their hometown. And on July 18, 2017, Jacob had been due to take part in the school's sports day. It was an event that the 7-year-old had been looking forward to and was very excited about. Indeed, Jacob trained for the event. As Burchell explained to the Liverpool Echo, he'd been practicing trial runs at school and said he wanted to be as fast as his hero, the car, Lightning McQueen. For those who don't know, Lightning McQueen is the lead character in Pixar's Cars franchise. But before the big day, a support worker at the public school pulled Burchell aside. The school employee seemed to suggest that it would be a good idea if Jacob didn't take part in sports day. The reason? They didn't want Jacob to get upset or cause a scene if he didn't beat his competitors. Burchell described the situation in a message he posted on Facebook. A few years ago, one of the special needs teachers approached me and said it's sports day on the 18th of July in the morning, and if I'd like, I could keep Jacob off school until the afternoon, he wrote. This individual intimated that Jacob may not like other children winning the races, according to Burchell. Because there are going to be parents present, the employee didn't want there to be any scenes and for Jacob to get upset if he didn't win a race. But why was Jacob being singled out? As Burchell explained in his Facebook post, my son suffers from Asperger syndrome and struggles with social inclusion and playing with friends. Apparently, the teacher thought that it would be better for Jacob to miss sports day so as to not make a fuss if things didn't go his way. Asperger syndrome is a type of autism, and someone who lives with the condition can find it hard to communicate because they struggle to read the physical cues of others. For instance, they can find it difficult to read signals such as facial expressions, voice tonality, and body language. Because Jacob suffered from the developmental disorder, Burchell had to tell him that he wouldn't be taking part in the school sports day, and the boy who'd been excited about the event was devastated. As Burchell told the Liverpool Echo, Jacob cried his eyes out when we told him he wasn't able to go. While Burchell accepted that his son's Asperger's might have caused problems, he felt it was wrong for the teacher to suggest leaving Jacob out of the day entirely. And given that his condition concerns difficulties interacting with others, it would have been better for the 7-year-old to have had a role in the event. I feel they were embarrassed by him rather than just thinking about his needs, Burchell explained to the Liverpool Echo. It was disgusting to single him out. It is excluding him, which is exactly what you're not supposed to do with children with special needs. Burchell continued, it should be about inclusion. Even if he didn't take part, he could have handed out medals or been a referee. Indeed, Burchell believes that the school was saving face instead of considering what was best for Jacob. It feels like it was about keeping him away, about showing him there were no issues at the school, he added. Understandably, Jacob didn't take the news of his exclusion from the school sports day very well, but Burchell wasn't about to let his son be a victim of discrimination. Instead, the caring father came up with a plan to ensure that his son had the fun day he had wanted. Unlike the classroom support workers at the school, Burchell put Jacob's needs first. As he explained to the Liverpool Echo, it's hard to accept sudden changes like that when you have autism, so I had to take the day off to do my own sports day with him. And after sharing the experience on Facebook, Burchell's post received about 700 reactions. One commenter wrote, the school should not be allowed to take on children with special needs if they're not willing to be all-inclusive. No child should be left out, regardless of what condition he has. Another in support of Burchell and Jacob said, discrimination needs to be reported to the authorities. I have 3 sons, 2 with Asperger's and 1 with autism. They're grown up now, but I would never let anyone get away with something like this. What a disgrace of a school to treat your son in this way. In fact, the school's head teacher, Linda Gibson, appeared to agree. This was an entirely inappropriate suggestion that neither myself nor the class teacher were made aware of until after the event, she said. We have a clear policy that all of our children take part in sports day, and have taken steps to make sure that this can't happen again. Indeed, the city of Liverpool overall is working towards making people with special needs feel more included. Measures have been taken to assist those with autism at the airport and at soccer games, for example, while some of the city's workers have been trained to support anyone with the condition. Meanwhile, Burchell believes that Jacob was singled out because signs of his condition aren't obvious. He told the Liverpool Echo, "Because autism isn't a physical, visible disability, I feel people with autism aren't accepted the same way."